Hey F1 fans, welcome to the channel. Today we're analyzing Lewis Hamilton's 5 worst mistakes at the Japanese Grand Prix. Even a 7-time world champion with over 100 race wins struggles at the demanding Suzuka Circuit. With its unique figure-8 layout, high-speed corners, and technical challenges, Suzuka has humbled even the greatest drivers, and Hamilton is no exception. Let's examine these rare moments when the F1 legend's usual brilliance deserted him. 2022 Wet Weather Tire Gamble. The 2022 Japanese Grand Prix took place in treacherous conditions, with heavy rain challenging drivers' skill and judgment. Hamilton, typically a master in wet conditions, made a crucial error that cost him dearly. As the track began drying, the pivotal decision was when to switch from full wet tires to intermediates. Most frontrunners made this change around lap 8 to 9, but Hamilton insisted to his team, still too wet for inners in Sector 1. Mercedes data engineers could see he was losing massive time in the drying sectors 2 and 3, but Hamilton remained reluctant to pit. By the time he finally made the switch on lap 11, the damage was done. Telemetry showed he had lost nearly 3 seconds per lap to his rivals during those crucial laps, an eternity in Formula 1 terms. Having dropped from P4 to P8, Hamilton found himself stuck behind slower cars, their dirty air making overtaking almost impossible at Suzuka's narrow layout. For a driver whose wet weather performances at Silverstone 2008 and Brazil 2016 are the stuff of legend, this misjudgment was particularly surprising. Instead of fighting for a podium, Hamilton finished a distant 5th, over 40 seconds behind the winner, a rare but costly error of judgment in conditions where he usually excels. The 2018 qualifying strategy error. During his championship battle with Vettel in 2018, Hamilton made a qualifying error that nearly cost him pole position, and potentially the race at a track where overtaking is notoriously difficult. After setting a blistering initial lap in Q3, Hamilton was provisional pole sitter by a comfortable margin of 3/10. When light rain began falling in the final minutes, he chose to abort his final flying lap after the first sector, believing his time was safe and conditions were deteriorating. This decision proved dangerously complacent. The rain remained localized to specific parts of the track, and several drivers, including title rival Vettel, significantly improved their times. The Mercedes pit wall watched nervously as their comfortable advantage evaporated with each sector time. When the checkered flag fell, Hamilton had secured pole by just 0.088 seconds, a margin so slim it could have been lost with the slightest gust of wind. Slow-motion footage captured his visible relief when learning how close the final times were, an acknowledgement of his unnecessary gamble. Hamilton went on to win dominantly from pole, but this qualifying miscalculation stands as a rare strategic lapse that could have dramatically altered both the race outcome and championship momentum during a critical phase of the season. The 2021 Undercut defense failure. The epic 2021 championship battle between Hamilton and Verstappen produced some of F1's most intense moments. At Suzuka, Hamilton made a critical tactical error, defending against Verstappen's undercut strategy. Leading by just 1.4 seconds, well within the undercut window, Hamilton's race engineer warned him, "Expect Verstappen to pit next lap. We need to push now to protect." However, telemetry revealed Hamilton's response was insufficient. While he needed to find approximately half a second per lap, onboard footage showed him still managing tire wear rather than extracting maximum performance. When Verstappen pitted on lap 24, Mercedes faced a choice: for immediately or increase pace significantly. They chose the latter, but Hamilton couldn't deliver the lap times needed. The live timing screens told the story. His sectors glowing purple would have countered the threat, but they remained stubbornly yellow and green. After his own pit stop 2 laps later, Hamilton emerged 1.8 seconds behind Verstappen, his frustrated radio message revealing the mistake. "How did we lose position? We should have covered right away." The onboard camera captured his attempts to close the gap, but Suzuka's layout made overtaking nearly impossible despite DRS. This strategic failure cost him vital championship points in what would become one of F1's most controversial title fights, eventually decided by that infamous last lap in Abu Dhabi. Every point mattered, making this Suzuka mistake particularly consequential. The 2023 first lap collision. The 2023 Japanese Grand Prix saw Hamilton make a rare spatial awareness error that compromised his entire race within seconds of the start. Qualifying a strong P4, Hamilton made an excellent launch and carried good momentum through Turn 1. The helicopter camera showed him attempting an ambitious move around the outside at Turn 2, a corner where the racing line naturally uses all available track width, leaving minimal space for side-by-side racing. The super slow-motion footage captured the moment precisely. Hamilton's front left wheel alongside his competitor's rear right as they turned in. With centimeters between cars disappearing as they followed the natural racing line, carbon fiber debris scattered across the track as Hamilton's front wing end plate made contact. His initial team radio downplayed the damage. "Think I have some front wing damage." Imaging cameras showed disrupted airflow severely affecting his car's aerodynamic performance. When the team confirmed a 0.3 second per lap deficit, an early pit stop became inevitable, dropping him to the back on a circuit where track position is everything. This mistake stands out because Hamilton has built his career on exceptional spatial awareness and first-lap judgment. His eagerness to gain early positions at Suzuka led to a rare misjudgment that effectively ended his race before completing even a single lap. The 2024 Tire Degradation Miscalculation. The 2024 Japanese Grand Prix highlighted a surprising weakness in tire management, typically one of Hamilton's greatest strengths throughout his career. After running strongly in the top three for the first half of the race, Hamilton's pace began to deteriorate dramatically. Onboard footage revealed his Mercedes becoming increasingly unstable through Suzuka's high-speed sections, particularly the challenging Spoon Curve and 130R, where tire performance is critical. The team radio exchanges told the story of his growing frustration. Hamilton: "Tires are completely gone, man. No grip at all." Engineer: "Copy Lewis, degradation much higher than expected. Other car not showing same levels." What made this particularly notable was his teammate in identical machinery extending tire life by several laps while maintaining competitive pace. The side-by-side telemetry comparison showed Hamilton's more aggressive throttle application, exiting corners, generating higher temperatures, and accelerating wear. The unplanned additional pit stop dropped Hamilton from podium contention to a disappointing 8th-place finish. For a driver renowned for making tires last beyond their expected lifespan, a skill that helped secure multiple championships, this tire management failure represents a surprising misjudgment at a circuit that severely punishes such errors. These 5 mistakes at Suzuka reveal that even the greatest drivers have vulnerabilities when pushed to their limits. What makes Hamilton exceptional isn't perfection, but his ability to learn from these rare missteps and come back stronger. Suzuka's unforgiving nature exposes even the smallest errors, and Hamilton's mistakes here offer a fascinating window into the immense challenges F1 drivers face at the sport's highest level. The margins between brilliance and disaster are incredibly thin. If you enjoyed this analysis, hit that like button and subscribe for more F1 content. Comment below which driver's mistakes you want analyzed next, and don't forget to share your thoughts on Hamilton's Suzuka performances.